Is y'all. My first live of my YouTube channel. I might be going live every Tuesday and every Saturday. So with that being said, dang, here I'll miss. I'm sorry, guys. I just woke up like an hour ago, so it's like okay. So at this point, I have 103 or 100 and more subscribers. Look, I'm not expecting that many people to join. If you want to join, it's up to you. Cause I know I have seen multiple channels with over 1,000 subscribers and only have 5 people join. It's not. It's very hard for people to have have so many subscribers and still not have a lot of people join. So I know it's a grind, but if nobody joins this, I don't care. I'm just gonna put out my content and I'm gonna talk what I want to talk about. Now, with that being said, I am going to review night 1 and night 2, and I'm gonna be giving my instant reactions of Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. Now, with that being said, I'm literally gonna have to go to Peacock because I literally forgot every single match except the last match on night 1 and kind of night 2. So, I'm gonna have to give me a minute because I literally forgot. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm literally gonna have to go to Peacock because I do not remember. And this is my first time being live, so I don't know what these buttons are. Highlight. Oh, okay. I highlighted it to my channel. It's this live chat, nigga. What you mean? What's this? Share, I guess. Hey, it is what it is. The hell was that? Oh, SoundCloud miss. All right, let me go. Saturday, Sunday. Saturday. Dang it. Oh, sorry. I'm just like I had to force myself up. I was literally I'm so exhausted. Hold on, can I just replay it? Pretty sure I can do that. I'm gonna have to put it on mute because I do not want this video getting blocked. I also got the light up controller. Triple H, yeah, I remember him starting the show. I don't have to go into too much detail about that. All right, first match: Becky versus Rhea. Now, this match was fine. I wasn't super hyped about it going in until like they started having the brawls. Cause I ain't gonna lie, let's not lie to ourselves. The feud was going stale until they started having brawls. So I guess, but I mean, Rhea came out with her fire entrance and the dude that sings her song, and Becky came out with she kind of looked like Harley Quinn, and I'm just now noticing that her book was like written all over her suit. I mean, over her like get up, which is kind of cool. But other than that, this match was alright. Match was alright. We all knew who was gonna win. Let's not act like we didn't know who was gonna win. The person that won should have won. Come on now. The person that won should have won. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Next match. I don't even have to go too much detail. But the match was fine. Whew. Oh, and it's kind of crazy that Rhea had a panic attack for 2 hours before the match. Like, if that doesn't tell you she cares about the business. I don't know what will. She had panic. She had a panic attack for 2 hours, bro. All right, night one. It's kind of funny to me that Judgment Day's dude. What's this? JD McDonough. That dude dies every single match. He dies every match. He dies every match. But Awesome Truth won, and I had them winning anyway. Like months ago, I had them winning the tag team championships. I didn't have Austin Theory and Grayson Waller winning because I don't know, I had a feeling that Grayson was gonna betray Austin. Cause if you don't remember from Elimination Chamber, he kind of did. Oh, cause he just let Austin get jumped and didn't do anything about it. I actually had Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate winning, but hey, stuff happens. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so tired right now, bro. I'm not even functioning correctly, bro. I am trying to force this live. Santa, bro. Let's get to this Santa bullshit. You're trying to build him as a believable heel. And let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. Oh, Lord. The Santos Escobar teaming up with Dominic versus Ray and Andrade. What are we doing? To me personally, that's not even a WrestleMania match. That's not a WrestleMania match. It's not. It's not a WrestleMania match. This match felt like a main event of SmackDown. Let's keep it a buck. It did. It felt like a main event of SmackDown. So it's now with Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson. What the hell? Like, I understand this WrestleMania, but come on. Usually you see celebrities like try to interfere in the match, but them niggas literally interfered in the match. What the hell are we doing? You hit the night before that, and we all know Carlito bashed Dragon's Lee's brains in on SmackDown. We all know this. And the fact that you don't lead up off of that, I think that kind of, not even that. You have Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson completely interfere in the match. I think this match was a waste of my damn time. I was more looking forward to Carlito betraying Ray, which would have been hilarious because Ray Mysterio, he always getting betrayed, bro. He always getting betrayed. But you can see the look in my eyes on wore out. But like, it's just like, bro, this nigga stays getting betrayed and murdered, bro. This is crazy. Oh shit. Oh boy. Match was a waste of my freaking time. It was alright though. I ain't gonna sit up here and hate on the match like it wasn't a good match. It was a good match, bro. I mean, Andrade did his thing. Ray's gonna do Ray. Dominic is improving in the ring tremendously. I even think his not last week, but I gotta talk about this shit. But the week before, when he teamed up with Santos, the promo that he did, even though you could hardly freaking hear him because of the fans, but they made I think they made his microphone loud enough where you can hear him. bro. Dominic was freaking hilarious. Like Ray had said, I'ma have a member of the LWO to team up against you guys. And Dominic was like, which one? The one with the hair? These two bumps? Her? Then he said, you have nobody, bro. Dominic is freaking hilarious. He is gonna be a WWE champion sooner or later. It ain't gonna be anytime soon. But I can definitely see him being a world champion. And I can definitely see him retiring his dad next year at WrestleMania. Ray, you need to freaking hang it up. I understand you still got it in the ring, but damn. Like you gotta go. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go. Like, dude, you gotta go away, man. Like, it's time to hang up the boots. I'm saying like a complete hater right now. But I don't get that nostalgia anymore with Ray. I don't. I don't get that with Ray anymore. Bro, this Jay Uso versus Jimmy match was horrible. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like the match wasn't horrible. The match was awful. It was just super kicks. That's literally it. They didn't try anything new. The story with the build up to this match was horrible. Was garbage, trash. It was garbage. They didn't try anything. Triple H barely gave a damn about this match. Oh god, the match was horrible. It was just super kick city. Like they didn't try to do anything. Little Wayne, nah, bro. Let me talk about this. Little Wayne, his little 30-second concert that he did for Jay was freaking horrible. That was one of the worst ever. It's just horrible, bro. I did not like it. Oh, it's crazy that on night 2, Jay and literally Jay and Jimmy's little little sequence they had on night 2 with Roman and Cody, that was better than the whole damn match that they had. It was trillion times better than the match that they had. I want you to think about that, bro. That should tell you that they clearly didn't care. Jay Cargill, Bianca, and Naomi, we all knew they were going to win. I don't even have to talk about it. Sammy versus Gunther, bro. This was my upset of the weekend, and I was right. This was my upset of the weekend, and I was freaking right. You know what I'm saying? Had to go Vince McMahon on y'all. Ugh. I was right. Y'all Chad lovers cried me in the ocean. Yes, cried me in the ocean. And we're gonna get to him on what happened last night. Like Sammy won. That's all y'all need to know. I was right. Gunther, I ain't gonna lie, Gunther was trying to kill this nigga. Gunther was trying to kill this nigga, bro. Now we're at the main event. Bro, I was not thinking. Let's be honest. Look, Roman and Rock versus Cody and Seth, that match was freaking crazy. Easily I don't know if I'm gonna put it over Sammy and KO over Sammy and KO versus the Usos. But bro, it's hey, if you put it up over that, I wouldn't blame you. Bro, The Rock's entrance. Like, come on, bro. His entrance was fantastic. I don't even have to say anything. Roman's entrance was the same. Bro, before I get to let's run of applause. He held the company down for 4 years. That's not even a crazy thing. Not even that. He held the title for a majority of 4 years. That's not even that. He elevated new upcoming superstars. He made new faces of the company in those 4 years. Single-handedly, by the way. He uplifted the Usos, Solo, and we're not even done with Solo yet. And he uplifted Sammy to the point where he's breaking records. And that's not even the crazy part to me. The crazy part to me is when he should have lost last year, but that 1,000-day mark, understandable. It's not even that. It's the fact that he drawn out one story. It ain't like the Bloodline story. Yes, it ain't like this is a 3 stories in 3 years. He drawn out one story for the past 4 years and made it, and obviously single-handedly made the storyline the greatest storyline in WWE history. It's not even a debate. And let's be honest, let's keep it a buck. Stone Cold and Vince McMahon, that is the second greatest story of all time. But they even have to take breaks in between. Roman had no breaks. And a lot of people say that I was tripping by putting Roman in my Mount Rushmore. Well, guess what? Everything I just told you, why wouldn't you have him in at least top 10? I might be pushing it with Mount Rushmore because that's 4. But it's just the fact that he's been doing this for so freaking long. He's been in this game for 10 years plus. 11, actually. Like, and I'm not going to lie. And let's be honest. What was I finna say? Bro, that should tell you how tired I am. And I got school tomorrow. So I'll probably just be up here for about an hour. I was planning a 2-hour screen, but I can't. I physically and mentally can't. Because this weekend and Monday Night Raw killed the crap out of me. But it's the fact that Roman, and let's be honest, his big dog, when Roman's big dog persona, it was so bad. It was so bad. And look, that's not even the crazy part. The crazy part to me is that the nigga would have lost his job if he would have asked Vince to turn him heel. Like, that's freaking mind blowing. Ow. That's freaking mind blowing to me. Mind blowing to me, bro. Mind blowing. That should just tell you how big of a piece of shit Vince is. It's just like, dog, like how many? Like it's just, bro, it's just like how many years Roman had to put up with this shit, and he couldn't do nothing until COVID. Let's be honest, COVID effed everything up for the world. But one thing I can say I can say positive about COVID is that it saved WWE. Because if COVID would have never hit for WWE, we would have still had this same bullshit going on with Roman as big dog. I guarantee it. And with that being said, and let's be honest, his tribal chief era, Roman Reigns tribal chief era, is to the point where the big dog era was so bad. It's like I'm not gonna completely hate on this big dog era. This nigga was putting on good matches. Let's give it a buck. He was putting on some good matches, bro. He was putting on some good matches, but his promos was horrible. His character work was horrible. His booking was horrendous. Like I can't even put into words how bad his booking was. Then it took 6 F5s to beat this nigga. When it only took 1 F5 to beat Samoa Joe and 1 F5 to beat Braun Strowman. And them niggas never recovered from that. They never, ever freaking recovered from that. They never recovered from that. And let's not forget, it took 3 F5s to beat the streak. That's why I'm pissed off. And I'm glad that Vince McMahon is completely gone from the WWE forever. I'm happy that he gone. It took 6 F5s. Are you effing kidding me? And then with the fake, bro, that blood was so fake that Roman had on his face. It was so freaking fake, I laughed. It's just like, dude, what are you talking about, bro? Like, and that's how bad it was, bro. The tribal chief era saved this nigga. It saved his career. Without it, and without COVID, we would have never had the tribal chief. I want y'all to think of that because Roman was thinking about retiring in 2020. And it's just like, dog, like Vince McMahon has so many F ups. Like, dude, how do you F up for so many consecutive years? So I'm glad we're in the Triple H era now. And look, and to me personally, the Roman Tribal Chief era and the Big Dog era are neck to neck. It was so bad that it evens out with the Tribal Chief era. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. It was so bad that it evens it up. And I have faith, and I have tremendous faith that Triple H, with the next chapter that he's going to tell with Roman and The Rock, is going to lift the Tribal Chief up like this. And I cannot freaking wait. Now, the outcome of tag team match, it was pretty obvious. We all knew. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It got to a point in the match where it looked like Seth and Cody were gonna win. It did. It kind of looked like that. But I knew damn well The Rock was not gonna put over neither of them two. Neither of them. He wasn't getting pinned. The Roman was definitely not getting pinned. Seth couldn't get pinned because he had a championship match the following night. Cody was the only dude that should have gotten pinned. And because of him getting pinned, that sets up long-term booking. And we will get to that in just a minute. Now, I pretty much, now that my brain and my focus is now coming back to me, I finally kind of remember. But before I get to, I kind of finally remember night 2. Fully. But before I get to that, bro, I'm not gonna cap to you. The fact that Solo nor Jimmy got involved in that tag team match, and the fact that nigga the match was about an hour long. The last match was about an hour long, dog. It was an hour long, damn near. And it's just like, because it took 20 minutes for both of them to get to the ring. And it was like 40 minutes. The match was 40 minutes. So it's just like, bro, and The Rock was selling, kinda. I do feel like at some points The Rock was not selling at all in the match, which kind of freaking irritated me because he went on for about like 10 minutes without selling. Like, that kind of irritated the hell out of me. And you can see The Rock, he still got it. You can tell he been in that weight room, but it's also like this. It's also this. The Rock was getting ring rust off. I think that's probably why he wasn't selling as much. Cause he forgot. Like I can truly believe if you've been away from the ring, cause he hasn't had a real match in 10 years. Stop it. Stop it. He hasn't. That not Braun Strowman. Eric Rowan. There you go. That Eric Rowan match was 6 seconds. That's not a match. So with that being said, I don't believe like The Rock was getting to ring rust off. So I don't blame him. But also at the same time, hopefully when he comes back, he can work on that. But Cody, Rock Bottom, and Rock through the announce table was freaking hilarious, dog. That was freaking hilarious. I love that shit. And usually all every single time Roman does the spear through the barricade, we get sick and tired of it. But I like the way they did it this time because as soon as Cody Rock bottomed The Rock through the announce table, Roman came out of freaking nowhere and speared Seth through the barricade. I like how they did that. Usually, I am one of those people that were getting sick and tired of Roman using the same freaking spot, the barricade spot, every single freaking match. And but I do enjoy. I love the way they did it this time. I just like the fact that we had no interference. And the tag team match was basically bloodline rules. The Rock got to do whatever he wanted to do. Keep the freaking TKO member of the board. So, and Roman, we got some blood in there. Roman had his nose busted open, and on night 2, his nose was busted open. So, look, man, but for real, bro, I have to give Roman his flowers, bro. You can tell Roman was training for both matches. Like, he was training his ass off for both matches. And for him to do that, I have to give him his flowers. You held it down. And for the amount of stuff you did for holding it down, like, how can he not be in your top 10? But that big dog shit that equals like, dude, it was so bad that I can understand why you don't have him in top 10. I can understand why people don't have him in top 10 yet. Now, he's probably going to get in top. I think he'll be my top 5 when all of this is said and done after the Rock and Roman thing. Because let's be honest, the Rock versus Roman, that's the end game. That's the official end game of the Bloodline saga. That's the official end game. Because they wanted to do it this year, but the amount of backlash that they got because Cody won the damn Royal Rumble. He didn't steal nothing from them. He won the damn Royal Rumble. There's nothing you could do. Like, I feel like that's why I can't wait for tomorrow when their behind the scenes video pops up on YouTube tomorrow, so I can see what actually went on in their minds. Because for right now, I believe like they didn't really expect the backlash that they got because Cody won the damn Royal Rumble, and then Cody being let's be honest, it kind of nearly killed his character It almost killed his character because that's fucking stupid. Why would you give away your Royal Rumble spot to a 40-some-year-old or 50-some-year-old man? That hasn't been around in years. That hasn't wrestled in years. That pops up once every 5 months. Like, come on, bro. Like that nearly killed his character. That's why I can't wait for tomorrow when the entire thing comes. For the entire what you call comes out. The behind the scenes of WrestleMania 40. So, and also that I have a big day tomorrow. I have school tomorrow as usual. I will be at school until 12. I have a limited schedule because I'm a senior, and I get to look forward to this match. I mean, not the match, the behind the scenes of WrestleMania. Then my childhood himself, Chucky, returns tomorrow night. And you damn well I'm gonna be giving a review on this. So I can't wait. I have a big day tomorrow, which that and you know why I'm happy as much as amount of sleep I can tonight. So I can't wait, bro. But yeah, it's so let's move on to night 2 so I can get into the nitty gritty of Monday Night Raw. And I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but is it? Was last night the best Monday Night Raw after Mania? I think it is because it was to me it was a 9 out of 10 show. When was the last? Now we recently had a 10 out of 10 show, and that's arguably one of the greatest Monday Night Raw we as Monday Night Raws we have ever had in years, and y'all all know what I'm talking about. To my wrestling fans, so it's just like I can't wait. I do think it is. So let's move on to night 2 because I'm going to wrap this up very soon because like I'm not gonna have that much time because I have siblings, so I'm not gonna. Whew. First match. Let's be honest. Night 2, the way it started the match. I mean, rather started the night. The greatest, easily. It's not even close. The greatest opening match and sequence in WrestleMania history. Easily. It's not a debate. Don't give me that. I forgot what match it was, the way they started. I think it was one of the earlier WrestleManias where they said that's the greatest way to open. No, that beat that. I don't care. Just beat it. Drew versus Seth. Seth was coming in killed, like halfway dead, and Drew did not care. Bro, the match, bro, as soon as the referee rung the damn bell, Drew Claymore Seth, and we all thought it was gonna be a squash, but he kicked out. And this is what I love: the storytelling that they had in this match. They had. Ooh, ooh, shit. But they started the match off with Stephanie McMahon, which I actually enjoyed. Um, hopefully she's back full time. And they also started the started the show with Seth goofy ass what's it like his entrance, bro. But other than that, bro, it was good. But yeah, the match that Drew, like I love the stories that I was telling with Drew. Cause Seth, obviously, CM Punk was commentating this match, bro. Oh yeah, and I forget. And I'm watching Night 2 right now, so I can get everything in this video in this live stream, bro. The Meek Mill, even though he going through all the controversy, con- controversy with Diddy. And look, I made a highly sensitive video on my TikTok. It's kind of hilarious, but it's also highly sensitive. If you have a sick sense of humor like me, and also a goofy sense of humor that laughs at everything, it doesn't take anything seriously, you're gonna enjoy, like, absolutely love the video I made about Diddy and Meek Mill. But if you don't, I advise you to do not watch it, bro. Do not watch it. Please don't. But I really love I absolutely love the way they did the Meek Mill like promo package for both nights of WrestleMania. The first night it was his new single, and the second night it was Dreams and Nightmares, which I absolutely, that's easily my favorite. Like, that's like my top 5 or top 3 favorite song of my life. Dreams and Nightmares will always be one of my favorite songs to even bump in the car and bump on the daily. I don't care what Meek has going on in his personal life. Are you good at music? Meek has that music shit on lock. But it's just like, the controversy, but it's also at the same time, he has bangers, bro. Meek has bangers, and I'm gonna give him his props for having bangers. I will still bump Dreams and Nightmares to the day I die. But with that being said, the match that Seth and Drew had was freaking fantastic. Seth hit this nigga Drew with like 5 curb stomps, 2 pedigrees, and I love the fact that Seth was like not even fit. He was not 50%. Seth was at least 35%. He was not. And the fact that he kept telling Drew the whole match, you're gonna have to kill me. And for like months of like builds, like for about, I said months, 2 months of this build, not even that. That like that, yeah, you can say months. Months of this build, bro. Seth has repeatedly told Drew, you're gonna have to kill me to take this belt off of me. You're gonna have to end me. And the way they handled that in this match was freaking fantastic. I love this match. I will rewatch this match till the day I die. This match was freaking fantastic. Triple H was cooking his ass off in this match. Drew is freaking hilarious. The funniest dude I've seen in a long time. That's not Stone Cold and The Rock. He is hilarious, bro. And CM Punk. It's just like, dude, it's like even that right there, Seth is looking at his belt like, I'm literally finna lose this belt. Seth knew he was gonna lose. Seth was not 100%. He wasn't even 50%. And he kicked out of not 1 Claymore, not 2 Claymore, not 3 Claymore, but 4 Claymores. And the last 2 were back-to-back Claymores. And after he hit the 3rd one, he is literally stumbling all over the place, and he is yelling at Drew, you're going to have to kill me. You're going to have to end me. And Drew said, all right. Bam! Hit him with the 4th Claymore. And that ended Seth's reign. And let's not forget, the whole entire match, Drew keep looking at CM Punk. And CM Punk is repeatedly telling him, you are more focused on me than your opponent. Why are you focused on me? I'm commentating. You're doing too much. I'm not gonna interfere in this match. I'm not the referee. But Drew couldn't freaking help himself. And I think that is the main story of WrestleMania 40. Villains that have been villains for night 1 and night 2 They lost everything because they couldn't forget and they couldn't freaking let it go. And they couldn't freaking stop not focusing on their opponent. Roman, for a great example. Drew, for a perfect example. And Gunther, he wasn't paying Sammy no attention. Instead, he was paying more attention to Sammy's wife. And it cost them everything. And look, there's a funny meme going out that, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Gunther's title reign ended with a crazy number. 666. That is wild. Somebody said Gunther was the answer. Hilarious, dog. But they ain't gonna lie, that is a wild number to lose on. Like, that's crazy, dog. But yeah, bro. And once again, after he beat him, but I have to say this though. I will have to say this. Seth freaking Rollins, the emotions that he had after his Drew and him match for the championship, he had tears in his eyes. And that lets me know that he's gonna be gone for a while. He's gonna be gone for a while. He's not 50% like he's telling everybody. He literally just recovered off of a MCL tear. And not even that, he re-injured his back. That's why the tape was like, that stuff they put on his back before the Drew match. He is not even at 50%. That's why, and like there's been rumors like that Roman's gonna take a break. I don't think Roman's taking a break. I think, the reason I say that is they have Crown Jewel coming up. He's obviously not wrestling at Backlash. He never does. But they have Crown Jewel coming up, and Roman is gonna be there. Got SummerSlam coming up. Roman's obviously gonna be there. But before I get to Roman stuff, let me get to the ending of Drew versus Seth. Drew once again couldn't let it go. CM Punk is repeatedly telling him, "Why are you coming at me? Why?" You see the brace on my arm. I'm not. Why are you more focused on me? And that's the thing. When he won that championship, all Drew had to do was leave. That's all he had to freaking do. Leave. All he had to do was leave. This nigga refused to leave. And look, I did a video on Snapchat and I posted it on Instagram. It's freaking hilarious. When CM Punk was giving Drew the beats, I was losing my mind like, yes, you pussy ass nigga. Pussy. Bro, I was going ham when CM Punk was repeatedly stomping this nigga out because CM Punk, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this nigga. He repeatedly was stomping this man out to oblivion, bro. And I was loving every single second of it, bro. I don't know if I can post that on TikTok because I don't think the amount of cussing I was doing on that video, TikTok's so damn sensitive. They not even gonna allow me to even say at least pussy on there, bro. They're not gonna allow me to do that. And I already have 2 strikes on my TikTok account. I'm keeping that account alive on the thread right now. And after that Diddy and Meek Mill video, I am shocked that TikTok is letting me get away with this shit. They're literally letting me get away, bro. Like, I'm like the Blasphemous HD 2016 through 2018 era. Now 2013 through 2018 era of Blasphemous HD, where they were repeatedly throwing the book at this man because he kept saying wild shit, kept doing wild shit on camera and posting it. I'm literally the blasphemous HD TikTok. I don't know how I keep getting away with this. I'm having more sensitive topics than Trey Rags alone. No, I ain't gonna push that. Long Long Beach Griffey, that nigga, he don't give a fuck. He don't care. That nigga don't care at all. That dude Long Beach Griffey do not care. I ain't gonna push narrative that I be posting more sensitive content on my TikTok than that nigga. That nigga don't care. He been doing it for so long too. But back to the rest of the topic, bro. The fact that they went out and came was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. And you heard the excitement and shock value in Samantha's Irvin's voice when she was announcing that Damian was cashing in his Money in the Bank contract. She was shocked. That is real shock. And the fact that this is that this is the second time out of 40 WrestleManias that has had a cash in should let you know that this WrestleMania was freaking special. Now, I don't know how. Like, I see a lot of people on social media not putting this WrestleMania as one of the greatest of all time. It better be in your top five, cause it's not too many WrestleManias that are better than 40, bro. It's not too many. I'm gonna say this though. If night one would have not have had so many mid to trash matches, they had about 3 mid and like 2 great and like 1 horrible match. I feel like in night 2 was extremely better than night 1. The fact that I would say this though, I believe if you would have switched out WrestleMania 40 night 1 with WrestleMania 39 night 1 and put it in this, and then had the night 2 of WrestleMania 40 night 2, this will be definitely, not even a debate, the greatest WrestleMania of all freaking time. Now, bro, Daniel Priest cashing in is still one of the funniest things ever. Bro, and CM Punk's reaction and Drew was crying, bro. It was freaking great. Bro, that match was freaking awesome, bro. The WrestleMania 40 easily had the greatest opening match in WrestleMania history. That's not a debate anymore. It's not. Street Profits and Bobby Lashley versus the Final Testament. Bro, this match was fun. I didn't give a damn about the build because Bobby and the Street Profits were getting murdered every single week. It didn't matter. But I ain't gonna lie though, Bobby was holding his own. He was getting jumped in this match. But with that being said, bro, this match was fun. Yeah, Bubba Ray and special guest referee and Snoop Dogg came in commentary, bro. Snoop Dogg needs to be at every single WrestleMania or every single pay-per-view as commentator. I don't give a damn. That dude Snoop Dogg is hilarious on commentary. That they brought on the table. He said, "Man, look at the picnic tables, dude. Just hilarious. He needs to be on every single pay-per-view doing commentary. I don't care. Have this 60-year-old man on commentary, please." But good match though. It was fun, and that just started beating the shit. Dog, I wasn't even paying attention to this match like that, bro. They're beating shit out of Dawkins, bro. Dog, bro, this match is hilarious. Bro, look at Bubba. Oh, that match was good. The match was funny. Bro, Paul Heyman is freaking hilarious. Dude, Paul Heyman is okay. I forgot her name, but the woman is always asking Paul Heyman questions every single Friday night. every single Friday Night SmackDown. What the hell? That was like a spider. But every single Friday Night SmackDown, and for her to come out, bitch, got him. But for him to come out and say, for her to come out and tell this man, I have a present for and congratulations you and we're gonna celebrate. And she asked him a question about night 2, and Paul Heyman was like, that's not a freaking celebration question. That's not a gift. I gotta answer your question. That's the gift you give me. I just made the Hall of Fame, bro. That was freaking hilarious. Paul is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Bro, LA Knight and AJ Styles, this match was freaking fun, bro. This match was fun. Very fun. Bro, but please, God, please fire Def Rebel. He has to go. He just refuses to make good soundtracks. He refuses to make good soundtracks for WWE wrestlers. How do you fail so many times in a row, dude? Like that AJ Styles, his new theme for his new heel turn is freaking horrible. It's ass, booty juice, slug ass, monkey piss. It's garbage, bro. It's trash. My God, you need to fire this nigga, dude. But just fire this nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Am I the only dude, or am I the only wrestling fan that believes LA Knight needs a new finisher? And like the BFT is fine, but I don't take it as a finisher. It looks more like a signature. I don't take the BFT as a finisher. It's not believable. I know in TNA he had way better finishers. And his in-ring ability was fantastic, but it's just like we're gonna have to need more. Like I'm gonna need more. Like just more like more in-ring work. Like just all of that, bro. Kevin Owens is a freaking GOAT, bro. This nigga's freaking hilarious. And I don't think this gets brought up enough, but bro, Kevin Owens main event in night 1. They said suck it. But bro, I don't think damn, people realize this, but bro, Kevin Owens main event at night 1 of WrestleMania 38 and night 1 of WrestleMania 39, back to back, and they both were fantastic matches. And this year, WrestleMania 40, him versus Randy versus Logan Paul, that match was fantastic. Kevin Owens deserves his flowers, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Owens wins another title soon. But I think Kevin Owens hasn't been champion in a long time, actually. I'm lying. He was just undisputed tag team champion. But other than that, bro, he hasn't held like a singles title. But hopefully he can get that down the road. But Randy trying to arcade, like that's why I say never trust a Viper. Never trust him. But the fact that I Show Speed was there barking at Randy. I don't really talk about Twitch streamers that much, but I feel I like Kai Cenat. I believe he's a cool individual, but I Show Speed, like I'm not gonna down credit his work because his work ethic is incredible, and for him to nearly lose his life and still be this good, his work is just fantastic. But I just find dude's content very annoying. In public, he's barking at people. He's barking at the women. I guess, but it's bad. Like I'll say this, I haven't said this about him too. It's bad. It's extremely bad, bro. It's extremely bad when oh boy when Drake of all people tells you in your face. I don't know if he told him in his face or told him online, but he literally told you that you cannot be around him when women are around because you bark at them. Drake of all people told him that. Drake, I want you to, the man that is absolutely horrible with women, don't know how to keep a woman to save his freaking life. He had the nerve to tell Asho Speed that you're the problem. How do you fumble Rihanna? Rihanna told you multiple times, nigga, that she did not want y'all relationship out in public, but you refuse. That's another topic for another day. Like I said, I just find I just find his content very annoying, and it's not funny. I don't find it funny. I think Castanet is hilarious. I think he's funny. I find Castanet funny. Especially his facial expressions, bro. I'm even laughing thinking about him like when he did that live stream with him and Nicki Minaj. Like that was hilarious, bro. That whole thing was hilarious. But but going on. They started jumping this nigga. They started jumping. They started stomping this nigga out. All right, next match. But yeah, we all know I had a caveat. I did have a caveat. I did pick KO to win if Sammy won, but I also had a feeling that I don't see Logan losing the U.S. title until SummerSlam, and I do believe that he will lose the title to LA Knight. So, but yeah, he beat and I show speed, bro. He got Sparta kicked. He got Sparta kicked by Randy Orton. And Randy Orton said, "This is Sparta." Foul. I ain't never seen a nigga get kicked so hard he fly. That nigga I show speed flew. And then he got RKO on the announce table. That nigga died. And then Michael Cole said the dog is dead. Literally, he died on the announce table. Randy killed this nigga. But, moving on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for the main event, that would have been the match of the night. Probably match of the weekend. Bayley versus Io. Look, bro. I'm gonna sound like a complete bias because I love Bayley. I think she's beautiful. I call her my baby. That's how I feel about Bayley. But look, I'm gonna be I might sound biased, but let me tell y'all this, nigga. Bayley and versus Io, that match was freaking fantastic. I put that match over Rhea and versus Becky because it's the same shit. I seen more in-ring ability with Bayley and Io. But I'm gonna say this though, Bayley, baby girl, you need a new finisher. I think the Bayley to Bayley finisher, that's fine. I can deal with that. That's fine. But bro, I can't get my mind around that. I don't know with her, like the rose plant. Io sold that move so good it looked like a finisher. She sold it so well that it looked like a finisher. And let's not forget the first time Bailey hit it on her. Io did like there's no like Io is one of the greatest like women like Japanese athletes I've seen in a long time. Women wise, I've seen it in a long time. Asuka is a perfect example, and what's her name? Kyrie. They're perfect examples, bro. That the Japanese like in-ring work is just way extremely different and way more athletic than US in-ring work. Like EO, I think to me personally, I will have EO win another championship, but they need to make a mid-card title for the women's division. And I think whoever wins that title, it will be either Liv Morgan, and I will get to her on Monday Night Raw in just a minute, and or Io Sky. Either of them should win that title. But I'm gonna move on. But yeah, Bailey won. I didn't obviously she was gonna win because that was the story that they were kind of telling, like Bailey against all the odds. And what made the match even more better was that there was no interference. The match was extremely better because there was no interference. And I'm gonna say this also, WWE WrestleMania 40, they kind of pissed me off with the pyro. Everybody who won a new championship got no pyro, like none. Bailey had no pyro. Sammy won had no pyro. When I believe he should have definitely had pyro. Like even when like the tag team belts were split, they got no pyro after the match. They got no pyro. It's just like, come on, y'all. I really, really, really thought that the pyro was gonna be big this year, but it freaking wasn't, bro. Snoop Dogg and Eagle and the cheerleaders. I don't have to talk about that because I don't care. The main event. I'll say this: Cody's entrance was freaking fantastic. His entrance and him coming and Cody rising up like rising up like through under the stage and him rising up and him looking down, looking up and looking down again with the Triple H like skull mask, and it kind of was reminiscent to the American Nightmare sign, was freaking fantastic. And to see Brandy there was freaking fantastic also. I think I would love to see it to have to see his daughter there, Liberty. I think that would have even been more great. But you know, I'm getting stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? But this main event was freaking fantastic. And one thing I hate about WWE and not WWE wrestling contracts. Period. Is that the fact that Dustin Rhodes was at the show, but they freaking couldn't show him on air because he was with AEW. That is some bullshit ass freaking contract. No, like what's it called? I can't say it right. Notifications. How do you freaking say that word? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That is some bullshit. Dustin Rhodes should have been out there on air. That is his freaking little brother. WWE has mentioned him over 50 to 20 times. They even shared his video with him saying F the Rock. Dude, he should have been there. And I don't freaking, and one reason why I can't stand AEW is because they steal shit, they start shit, and they don't know how to freaking run the business right. Why are you still in the same damn story that WWE has? Dude, word from word, bar for bar, like Soulja Boy said, he stole my flow for flow, bar for bar, word for word. They stole everything WWE had storyline going for Cody, and they put it in a Dustin Rhodes. He's gonna get packed up. No shit. He's gonna get packed up by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is gonna pack Dustin up, and I'm gonna watch it. And I don't watch AEW, but I love Samoa Joe too damn much. the fact he was never champion of the WWE was still freaking blow my freaking mind. Will still mind boggle me to the day I die. The fact that he was never champion, Vince McMahon, you should be a fucking ashamed of yourself. But the fact that, the fact that Dustin stole everything from not Dustin, AEW stole everything storyline wise that WWE had going on for Cody, and literally put it in a promo package and forced. I know damn well Dustin didn't want to do that shit. They basically forced him to do it with some bullshit. Tony Khan, I don't know how is he still an owner of this company? He's making the company worse being there, owning it. Let's keep it a buck. And for him to come out and say that he's gonna the footage of CM Punk live everywhere. That sounds like my family, so I'm gonna have to pretty much wrap this up in a little bit. But it's just like, I don't know, man. But I ain't gonna lie. The main event, bro, Roman was talking his shit, bro. That's why this is why when Roman officially retires, I'm gonna miss his type of style of wrestling, because he's like the only wrestler I know that will talk shit during the match. Other than Stone Cold and The Rock, but you could never hear what they were saying. But Roman, they put it up to him so you can hear what this nigga is saying. So it's like, bro, Roman was talking his ish. And like when he retires one day, I'm gonna miss this nigga, bro. I am really gonna miss Roman. Look, man, and like for everybody saying that, and that's why I love the acknowledgement he got on Monday Night Raw last night. People saying thank you, Roman, bro. Thank you, thank you, and for me personally, thank you for bringing me back to WWE, because I quit watching this bullshit for about 7 to 6 years. I quit watching. I stopped caring. The Bloodline story brought me back. Without Roman, I would have never came back. Literally, I would have never came back. But I'm gonna have to get into the main event, bro. Oh, and Roman's entrance, before I get into it, was freaking phenomenal. But there was a part in the match where Roman was choking Cody out on the ropes, and they put the camera up to him too. And Roman had screamed and was yelling at Cody. I think he said, "I'm gonna send you back to Hollywood with like the rest of them, because because you never gonna take this from me. You hear me? This is my company, you little bitch." Bro, Roman was talking his ish. Roman was on fire this match, bro. Now, and it's just like, bro, and I've been on here for longer than an hour, longer than I expected to be on here, because I'm so worn out and tired. But it's just like, bro, and then like Roman hit Cody with a crossroads, and it looked deadly, bro. I love the fact that Roman hit him with his own move, and to be honest, kind of hit it better than Cody sometimes be hitting the crossroads. There you go, right there. Cody landed straight on his face. And then, like right after Cody kicked out, Roman started laughing like I knew he was gonna kick out of that. and Roman was telling his wise man, was telling Paul that move is so trash. That move doesn't beat anybody. See, it doesn't beat nobody, bro. It doesn't beat anybody. And like, and bro, this nigga Roman told Paul Heyman, "I'ma miss whooping his ass. I'ma miss beating Cody's ass, bro. I'ma miss it, bro." Roman was freaking fire, and like towards like I didn't notice that. I wonder did Roman fuck up his finger because he had some black tape on his finger, but other than that, yeah, cause like like and before I get to that, bro, Cody hit Roman with the spear and it looked deadly and it looked good, bro. Cody hit Roman with not just one spear, but with two spears. Two spears. He hit him with two spears. One in the ring and one through the barricade. He gave Roman a piece of a taste of his own medicine, and I loved it. He gave Roman a piece of a taste of his own medicine, and it was absolutely great. Hold up, I'm trying to get to the shot. It was before that. It was like the spear right after this. I think it's right here. I'm trying to watch it full time because I'm on Peacock right now. Okay, I'm trying to get it. I don't think I'm gonna get it right now. Oh yeah, it was right here. I remember it was right here, bro. And Roman was very athletic in this match, bro. And the angle, this was the first time I've seen anybody like, yep, there you go, hit him with a spear right there. But bro, before like right before the spear happened, the Rock was, I mean, not the Rock. Well, yeah. Roman was finna hit the Rock with the rock bottom, the Luganagi, and the Uganagi. There you go. And Cody reversed it. I haven't seen somebody reverse a rock bottom like that since Eddie Guerrero. And the way Eddie Guerrero reversed the rock bottom was fantastic, bro. The way Eddie Guerrero did was crazy. But rest his soul, Eddie. It's just like, bro, Elliot, and then Cody was finna end the match. Am I too far down? I'm thinking way too far. Yeah, I done skipped like 5 minutes. Yep, because Cody knocked the wind out of Roman. And Cody was pulling his hair, bro. Cody wanted in him. So Cody hit him with one crossroads. And then Jimmy super kicked Cody. He didn't even hit him. He literally hit Roman's arm. I just noticed that. And then Jay came out. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Why did Jay spear, bro? Why did Jay spear Jimmy like that? He was like, huh, super kick, bro. And then, the way Jay speared, bro, the way he see up here, and it's right here. Yeet, 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 yeet. Push him off. Kaluki. bro. And then the way he round out, bro, ain't it crazy that was literally like 30 seconds. Them 30 seconds was better than the whole match they had. Not even trying to be funny. Those 30 seconds, he speared Jiffy off the freaking stage through two tables, dog. Through tables, bro. Through two tables, bro. And it's bro that bro, come on. Oh. Yep, and Solo interfered to kick out. He hit him with a Samoan spike. I'm not gonna lie, Cody was taking hella damage, and Roman in this match was taking the extreme amount of damage in this match. Bro, Solo's facial expression is hilarious, bro. But the GOAT came back. John Cena, the greatest of all time. John Cena came back. Bro, John Cena was hauling ass. Hood, 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 hood. Hold on. Dude, bitch ass off the ring, nigga. And then he hit Roman with the FU attitude adjustment. Hit him with it. Hood. And then he got out the ring, bro. John Cena made it his mission that he was going to execute Solo. He was going to murder him at WrestleMania. And, bro, he picked Solo up and then attitude adjustment through like a now table talk. And then The Rock. Bro, I will be a damn lie if I would have came up here and said I did not cry when this happened. Nigga, F it. I cried when The Rock and John Cena went face to face one last time. That is the childhood I grew up on. I cried. Okay? I'm an emotional ass nigga. I cried. The fact that I got to see John Cena and The Rock have a face-to-face one last time. Because let's be honest, they're not having another match. John Cena, after Monday, John Cena said he probably will make a few pop-ups here and now and then. But until, like he said, after December, he will have one last run. One last run, and he said it's going to be remarkable. And now that Triple H is involved, like it owns it now, I am begging Triple H, please give me the run that we have never, ever, ever had because Vince McMahon did not want to lose money. He feared he wasn't going to lose money at all because people were begging for it. But he didn't want to lose the let's say the merchandise sales. He didn't want to lose that. That's a lot, man. Let's be honest, that's a lot of damn money. But John Cena was selling. It's the fact that now that Triple H is involved, I am begging John and Triple H, get for John Cena's last run, please have him turn heel. That's all I'm begging for. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. Have him go heel for his last run. Give us something that we have never had, and that we were never ever able to get. Please, I'm begging Triple H and John Cena, give us as people that grew up watching it, and that the kids that you know what I'm saying not really nowadays and not too familiar with John Cena, but are familiar with him being a great person for the kids. Please give us a heel version of John Cena. That is everything I am wishing for at this point. That's what I want. That is the storyline I am willing to die for. Bro, I need to see John Cena turn heel for his last. And I don't want to hear anybody saying that Thugonomics was a heel version. That shit was not heel. Eminem, Slim Shady was popping during that time. He was the WWE version of Slim Shady. Stop it. He got over with that gimmick. Even when he started it with even when he started with the gimmick, it was over because Eminem was what was trending worldwide at the time. Slim Shady was trending worldwide at the time. Everybody wanted to be Slim Shady. So the fact that we've never gotten that because Vince feared, reasonably so, with the merchandise sales plummeting. I'll give him that. The merchandise, the John Cena was selling shit out of merchandise. Like for 10 years straight, selling the shit out of merchandise, making Vince money. Vince, I'll give him that. But we need it for John Cena's last. But damn, who do you have retire John? Because I do believe that John is going to retire after WrestleMania 41 or SummerSlam of that year. There's only two people on the card right now that should retire John: Randy Orton and CM Punk. If I'm being honest, I would do CM Punk because I believe Cody's last feud as with the Randy he has going on right now as an undisputed champion, his last feud is going to be with Randy. I guarantee you that. His last feud is going to be with Randy. And I tremendously believe that Randy's last feud with the WWE will be with Cody, with or without the belt. So, with that being said, I don't believe Randy will retire John. And let's be honest, we done had over 50,000 matches with damn, stuttering like crazy between these two niggas. We don't need no more. I think because I don't see CM Punk turning heel for the next 2 years. I don't see it happening. He's gonna be a babyface for the rest of this year and probably for the majority of next year. I don't see CM Punk turning heel until the Roman and CM Punk feud happens, because I believe that Paul Heyman will turn on Roman to join CM Punk, and that's gonna lead CM Punk to turn heel. So I don't see that happening until after The Rock happens, after that story ends. So with that being said, CM Punk will have an opportunity to face a heel version of John Cena. Please have it happen. Please. Now, back to the WrestleMania match. John got taken out by The Rock, and The Rock was cussing up a storm. I ain't never seen The Rock walk down literally a mile ramp so fast in my life. I'm lying. SummerSlam 2002, that ramp was pretty long. And he was hauling ass to get the Brock Lesnar. And that match was fantastic. I love that match. But it's just the fact that the rock bottom John Cena, and soon after he did, he told John Cena to get the F out of the Rock's ring, which is freaking hilarious, bro. So, and it's, and right when, and this is the beautiful, and I don't think nobody has pointed this out. Ain't it crazy that since WrestleMania 30 to now in WrestleMania 40, they have built this like Marvel has, and people say you're pushing. This is the end game. WrestleMania 40 was the end game, and I say that because WrestleMania 40 Night 1 was Infinity War. Night 2 was the end game. Period. They started it with Roman and the Shield, and it ended with Roman and the Shield. It ended because it cost Roman everything, because he couldn't forgive Seth and he couldn't let it go. That is storytelling in the making. Same thing with Marvel. It started with Iron Man 10 years ago. For 10 years. Started with what's his name? Iron Man. And it ended with Iron Man. It ended with him. Phase 3. So with that being said, this and let's be honest, the little thing they do before the show comes on, the now live together forever. That, bro, the way the new design for it, it looks like Marvel. It like they're pointing at this is a new era. This is more like it looked like even the color design made it look like Endgame. That's not a coincidence. That is on purpose. One of the most greatest movies in world history, and one of the most financially greatest movies in world history. Not even that, one of the most greatest movies, period, all around in world history, influenced the world, and it influenced WWE. So let's be honest. I love the fact that towards the end of the match, The Rock was finna whip Cody, and then you hear the Shield music pop. I already knew Dean wasn't coming out. I think people thinking Dean was finna come out there with your freaking why. You knew Dean wasn't gonna go, wasn't even there. He was. If that was the case, they would have already posted pictures of him at the show. They are before the show happened. They posted pictures of Dustin Rhodes at the show. So you don't think they would have had pictures of Dean Ambrose at the show, John Moxley at the show? Come on now. So with that being said, when the Shield music hit, and Roman and people saying it doesn't make sense, yeah, the hell it does. Because 10 years ago, The Rock got taken out by the Shield. He got murdered by the Shield when the Shield was in cahoots with CM Punk during his title reign. So yes, it made all the sense in the world for The Rock to be concerned, because when he heard that music, it brought back PTSD. And Roman knew he wasn't gonna let that same mistake happen to his cousin. The same thing had happened to him. Kind of being a hypocrite, I know, but it's just like, it's crazy because it's the fact that Roman hit. I ain't gonna lie, Roman hit him with a Superman punch. I thought he was gonna spear him, but he didn't. He hit him with a Superman punch, and it like the Superman punch Roman hit on Seth looked effective. It looked like it knocked him out. And Seth was in full Shield gear. And and then you don't and when The Rock is finna hit Cody with that belt, you don't hear Stone Cold's glass shatter, which was a huge disappointment. I would have loved, even after the match, if Stone Cold would have popped came out, that would have been perfect. But I didn't hear rumors of him being in Philadelphia, because I'm pretty damn sure if he was in Philadelphia, that would have got leaked 100%. But here's the thing, though. Undertaker was already there in Philadelphia during the Hall of Fame speech. So nobody was expecting the Undertaker to be out there. But the fact that he was, and the fact that he did, and for people to say that the Undertaker coming out instead of Stone Cold makes absolutely no sense at all, I'm gonna tell you why it does. Because the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania is a freaking championship. That is a long-term story. That is a legacy of its own. That is God worthy of a storyline. His streak at WrestleMania, I think he ended at 25-2. Like, even when the streak ended, the prestige didn't have the prestige the streak had wasn't there anymore. But people still love Undertaker regardless. But it's the fact that he popped up one last, and I don't see him popping up at WrestleMania next year. I don't see it. I don't. But for WrestleMania 40, for him to pop up one last time and choke slam The Rock brought tears to my eyes, because I'm like, this is it. This is the last time we'll see John Cena and The Rock in the ring together at the same time, face to face. The last time we'll see that. Here comes my sisters. This will be the last time we'll ever see Undertaker in the ring. Most likely. At WrestleMania. It's just heartwarming. Heart and heartbreaking. But you see what happens. Cody is trying to pull himself up to his feet. Roman gets the chair. He looks at Cody. Then he turns around and he looks at Seth. And Roman could not let it go. And it cost him everything. Everything. It cost him everything. Cinema. The greatest storyline in world history. WWE history. 10 years in the making. 10 years ago, I would have never thought I would be back watching WWE. 10 years later, I'm back watching WWE. And I'm back with a belt around my arm. And I'm back as a full-time fan. I would have never thought in my life that I would be back watching WWE being this great again. Never. It never crossed my mind. Hold on a second. Y'all kind of be quiet because I'm live right now. YouTube. It's just, that we will never ever see Undertaker in WrestleMania. And I was able to see him in person. Will always warms my heart, man. I was able to see the Shield in person 10 years ago. I was able to see Undertaker in person 10 years ago. And I was able to see Hulk Hogan 10 years ago. And I was able to see Bray Wyatt in person 10 years ago. And John Cena 10 years ago. And I was able to see the Yes Movement live in Memphis 10 years ago. And now 10 years later, I recently went back to WWE Friday Night SmackDown. And I got to see The Rock live in person. I talk a lot of shit about him. I do. Because I have my personal bias against Dwayne. But seeing him in person and seeing him show love to the Memphis crowd, which I literally live 5 to 10 minutes away from Memphis. 10 minutes away from Memphis and literally 5 minutes away from the bridge. And like the Memphis Bridge. And seeing him show Memphis love and to see him change his theme back to the 2003 Hollywood Rock theme in Memphis, of all places, I will cherish that for the rest of my life. And 10 years later, 10 years later, I can say that I'm back finally. I'm finally back watching full time. Triple H, Roman, and The Rock, and the Bloodline story as a whole has brought me back when I thought I was done. When I thought there's nothing that can save this company. When I thought they don't care about building new talent. They care about destroying new talent. When I thought Vince McMahon was just gonna do what the F he wanted to do. He didn't give a damn about us. Let's keep it a buck. And when I get to Raw after Mania in a minute, I'm gonna give Vince some props. because I feel like I have to. He is Satan. He's the devil. Literally. That's not even a question. He is Diddy of WWE, of the wrestling industry. He is. I can talk. No, I'm gonna do it right now. The fact that he, during COVID, gave Roman the go-ahead to be healed. Because Roman said, I'm not coming back unless you turn me heel. And Vince said, okay, come on, come back. You can be healed. But you better be damn ready to be a babyface, because that's all I ever wanted. For him to give the go-ahead to Triple H and Roman to turn him heel, we would have never gotten the Tribal Chief. We would have never gotten the Bloodline story. We would have gotten the same shit. Not even for that. Not like I'm not even gonna give a thank you to Vince for that. I'm gonna give him the thank you for nigga. Like after WrestleMania 1, nobody on God's green earth ever thought that there will be 40 WrestleManias, and WWE will be as big as it is, even when they went through that stinker of a tenure 3 times in like the past 50 some years. 3 times. Vince still held this company on his back, and he held it down for decades. I'm gonna give him another round of applause on that. And not even that. I'm pretty sure everybody has watched the season 1 premiere of the American Nightmare on Peacock. Cody Rhodes coming back to WWE. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, I think, and the people behind Vince, they were the only people that knew that Vince literally took time out of his life, out of his day, to fly all the way to Florida to Cody Rhodes' house and beg him to come back. Beg this man to come back, and Cody said, "I'm not coming back unless you keep my theme, unless we do this story that I want to tell." And Vince gave him the go-ahead. Without Vince, we do not have the American Nightmare. Without Vince, we do not have Tribal Chief. Without Vince, we do not have WWE. And without Vince, we do not have WrestleMania. And I've seen Vince McMahon squash a lot of personal beefs to bring back wrestlers that he has done dirty in the past. Bret Hart and Ultimate Warrior were 2 wrestlers I would have never thought to ever see back in WWE. But he did it because he squashed the beef. And he put business first. So I have to give Vince the amount of just a round of applause as I can give him in this time of need of everything he has done, out of wrestling wise. You know what I'm talking about. I don't even have to go in detail of what this devilish dude has done. But without him, we won't have none of this. He squashed the beef with Brock Lesnar when Brock Lesnar was gone for 7 years. And I'm not talking about his recent run in 2012 when he came back after Raw after WrestleMania. We would have never thought Brock was ever coming back to WWE. We thought Brock was done. The fact that him and Brock was able to put their personal beefs aside and he brought Brock back, you have to thank him for that. And even after I think it was last thing was 2019. Even after 2019, when Brock was gone for a long time, about 3 years, we would have never. And Brock said out in public, "I don't see myself coming back to WWE. I think I've done what I am able to do with this character." For him to come back after saying all of that for 3 years straight, and for Brock to look happy. Let's be honest, Brock looked happy when he came back with the beard and stuff, with the ponytail. He looked happy. He looked like he was actually having fun. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself because Vince said, "You, I'm gonna make you have fun. I'm gonna make you do what you. I'm gonna make you do what you want to do." Without Vince, we don't get that version of Brock. So, with that being said, and obviously Cody beat Roman. But before I get to that, Cody beat Roman because Roman couldn't let it go. Roman saw Seth in that Shield uniform, and it gave him PTSD and trauma of what happened 10 years ago, and Roman couldn't let it go. And it cost him everything. If that isn't great storytelling, I don't know what is to you. 10 years in the making. Same with Marvel. Iron Man. Started with Iron Man, ended with Iron Man. Overcoming his trauma of Thanos. And sacrificing himself to make everyone happy. Roman did the same exact thing. He couldn't let it go. Tony Stark couldn't let it go. But he did what he did to save everybody. Roman did what he did to save the company. And I have to applaud Roman. Thank you. Because without you, I don't come back to WWE. Without Vince, I don't come back to WWE. Without Triple H, I don't come back to WWE. I don't. I would literally stick to football. Because football is second in my life. But that childhood in me will always be a hardcore WWE fan to the day I die. And because when I was growing up, I was 5 watching this. I was 5 years old. No, I was 6. I'm lying. I was 6. I was 6 years old. I was 6 years old seeing Brock Lesnar bust John Cena's mouth open. I was 6 years old when I seen that. Y'all not gonna shut the door? Tiana. 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 You not gonna shut the door? It does. This one does. We're gonna have, but I still want this one. Y'all shut the door. We're going to come back outside. Oh. All right. But before that, Roman couldn't let it go, and it cost him freaking everything. I think that was the main story of this year's WrestleMania. Gunther couldn't let Sammy's literally his attention off Sammy to his wife. He couldn't let it go and just focus on his opponent. And it cost him everything. Same with Drew. Drew couldn't let the hate towards CM Punk go. And it cost him everything. Same with Roman. Roman couldn't let the pain and suffering with Seth Rollins, seeing him in that Shield gear, he couldn't let it go. And it cost him everything. So, and the Seth Rollins, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to give Seth Rollins his flowers because I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. He didn't have the company on his back. Him and Roman didn't have this company on their back for 10 years. 10 years. Roman deserves a break, but he's not until 2025 or after that. Seth Rollins deserves his break. Wasn't 5%, brought him down to 0%. No, 1% came in full circle because a couple months ago, when Cody won the Royal Rumble, I don't know. I don't remember if this was before or after the press conference, but Seth told Cody, "I'm gonna be your shield at WrestleMania." At WrestleMania, day before yesterday, Seth Rollins was Cody's shield because he took the bullet for Cody. He took the chair shot for Cody because he knew what he had to do. I think I wouldn't be surprised. Even I wouldn't kind of like it. I'll kind of give Seth a little bit, couple of months when he comes back off injury as a babyface. But when it comes, I wouldn't be surprised if months after that we get a feud with him and Cody. And I wouldn't be surprised because WWE they really do this a lot. Seth can come back and say, "I literally lost everything for you. I lost everything for you, Cody. I lost my back. I lost my knee. I lost my championship for you. And now you owe me something, and that's the championship." That's gonna force Seth to turn heel, but I don't think they do that right away. I really, 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 really do believe they will tell that story down the road. Now, we're here to Raw after WrestleMania. This might be the greatest the greatest Raw after WrestleMania ever. Triple H starts the match. The Philadelphia crowd was chanting, "Thank you, Hunter." And the Philadelphia crowd for the past 2 nights were fantastic. I think the Saturday night they were freezing, they were cold. You know what I'm saying? They were cold. And night one didn't give them a lot of matches to actually give a damn about. So that's understandable, okay? Like they were freezing, they didn't want to catch pneumonia. So, you know what I'm saying? But or the flu. But yeah, other than that, man, it's just like I think Raw after WrestleMania this year was fantastic, bro. It was great. Fantastic. I think it's the greatest WrestleMania. I think to me personally, it's the greatest Raw after WrestleMania ever. I don't think that's even a debate anymore. I can't remember what crowd they had it with, but I think it was our. All right, I put it up. I just think I just can't wait, bro. Like, I'm actually like I have literally joy in my heart talking about WWE, and I have a big enough platform to talk about it on. Cause like all the time growing up, I didn't have nobody to talk to about WWE because I didn't have that many friends growing up. I have family. I have like friends that literally grew up with me, but I consider them family. But it's just the fact that I've never had people that I can talk about with wrestling. And now that I have a big enough platform, I'm able to do what I wanted to do since I was a little kid. When I was 5 years old, 5 or 6, I used to literally go to pawn shops, y'all, in Forest City, Arkansas, a small town growing up, and in West Memphis. I used to go to pawn shops and literally buy WWE tapes. Any type of money I got, I either spend it on wrestling gear, like stuff like this, or I bought WWE tapes, like old school tapes. Like I can never top a few off of my head. I had WrestleMania 26 on DVD. I had the best. I had the WWE, the best of the 90s on DVD. 3 DVDs on DVD. I had literally the best of the Elimination Chamber on DVD. I had CM Punk's life and career in the WWE on DVD. I literally had who else? I had The Rock's greatest moments through 1996 through 2003 in the WWE. I had all of that. I had the best of the Attitude Era. I still have it in my closet. I bought the DVD when I was 7. I had the best of John Cena's life on DVD. I had the best of The Undertaker streak on DVD. I had all of this growing up because that's all I did was study WWE to the bottom of my heart because I loved it. I cherished it. Every single Friday Night SmackDown, I cherished every single Raw and SmackDown of my life. And it got so bad to the point. It got so bad to the point where I quit. I didn't feel the love and affection I had for it anymore. But now that I'm back and it brought me back 10 years later. Go away, Tiana. The fact that it brought me back 10 years later when I thought I was never gonna watch this bull crap again should tell you a lot. Now the show starts also. Cody Rhodes coming out as new champion. Triple H telling Cody, look, we're starting this new era with you. And me, Nick Khan, and I forgot the other dude, Patrick something. Trisha something. I forgot his name, but I forgot his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The dude that came out with a gray suit after Cody won the championship. Forgot his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But him, Triple H told Cody, we made something special for you. And he told the WWE crowd, look, we don't have the big, huge Titantron anymore. So we're going to have to go a little bootleg. You know what I'm saying? So bear with us, okay? This is for you, Cody. And the video was phenomenal. They didn't show any AEW tape, obviously. Even the fact that AEW is still trying to just show CM Punk tape when legally they can't, I don't believe. Just stupid to me. But, you know, but they absolutely did show him leaving. They showed Cody leaving the company and starting his own thing. They did show that. And they showed Cody coming back and winning WrestleMania 40 and winning the championship. That was fantastic, bro. And Triple H left. And Cody gave an emotional promo and said he said people told him, why do you keep doing this? And he said, look up. And he showed his daughter saying, Papa, finish the story. Papa, finish the story. That was everything you needed to hear. Everything you needed to hear. Then you hear The Rock's music. And this is when I put the belt aside and I have to talk about this. I had a feeling after WrestleMania 40, night 2, it wasn't going to end. The bloodline story was not going to let Cody leave. This is what makes WWE great. The bloodline story is just beginning. It's not over yet. The Rock came out. He cussed out the crowd because they were telling him to shut the F up. They were booing him more than Dominic tonight. last night. That should tell you a lot. But he stick to his guns. He cussed the crowd out. When the crowd so damn toxic, they didn't care. They loved it. The Rock told Cody, I'm here to give you your flowers because you did it. You overcame the odds. You did it. You overcame the odds. I whipped you. I made you bleed. I tortured you. I broken you. I injured you. I went after your family. I went after you mentally. I did everything in my power to destroy you. And you finished your story. You did it. You did it. And with that being said, congrats. And The Rock said, I'm trying to remember everything he said. He said, now The Rock is going to go away for a while. The Rock is leaving. And he looked, he said, if I don't stay, I can stay. But the Rock is going to ride off to the sunset for a while. And he looked at Cody. And he looked at his belt. And he said, he looked at it firmly, like, and he said, because he said that I have held every single championship, but I have never held this one. I have never held that one. And he asked Cody, can I hold your belt? Please. And Cody gave the reaction to The Rock after saying that, the same reaction I had. Like, what the hell? Cody was like, Cody said, I think Cody said, I don't like you, Rock, but sure, unless I get to hold yours. The Rock took a pause, because you don't know, you've been sleeping on The Rock. The Rock has had the championship that Muhammad Ali's wife gave to him. He took a pause, and he said, sure, absolutely. And they slowly handed the belt to each other, traded belts very slowly. And Cody was like, okay, got what you wanted. The Rock had the belt around him. He had the belt like this. He said, this feels nice. This feels right. He said, thank you, Cody. Then he gave Cody gave The Rock's belt. They both traded back slowly. But you know, they did it for the sake of doing it. When they did that, the crowd was awkward. But I have a feeling that with them doing that, I might be pushing a gun, but that was awkward to the point where they can build a storyline off that, a side piece storyline off that. Because I can definitely see The Rock in the future using that against Cody. But I'm like, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, The Rock is up to something. The Rock's not done with Cody, obviously. So after they do that, The Rock said, he said he's going to be leaving for a while. He's going to ride up to the sunset, but later on this year, he will be back. He will be back. And he said that when he comes back, before he said that though, he said, Cody, you finish your story. See, look, your story with Roman is over. That's done. You pinned him, man. You pinned him. You pinned him in this ring. 1, 2, 3. You pinned him. You did it. Your story with Roman is over. But your story with me is just beginning. Because I am the only and last person to pin you in this ring clean at that. I pinned you in this ring 1, 2, 3. And I like that. I like that approach. And I also love the fact, the reason why I love this approach so much is because The Rock is giving off vibes that he never gave a fuck about Roman. He never gave a shit. You even see that when Roman is literally beat up on the ground after the match ended last night, well, Sunday. Paul Heyman is the only one like condoning to help Roman up. And even this right here, when John Cena did his thing with Solo, you clearly see when Rock came out, he just walked right past Roman. He just walked right past Roman. Didn't try to help him up or nothing. He walked right past him. Didn't even look at him. So and that's another great part about this, because that tells you The Rock clearly never give a fuck about him. He never cared. He never cared. He never gave a shit. He never tried to help him up after the match. He never tried to condone him. You clearly see when John did that, he didn't even try to help him up to his feet, and Roman is on the ground. So, and I love this because we don't even know where Roman stands with Cody now. We don't know. We don't know what stands. We don't know. And I'm glad that Roman posted a TikTok earlier this morning with him working out, which says which said yesterday I was mourning, but now I'm on my day one training to get stronger. I like that because it's showing because it was showing Roman's character work in a sense. Cause I'm not gonna lie, kind of during The Rock and Roman's alliance together, Roman is I'll say this, before The Rock didn't acknowledge Roman, but when he did, Roman cared about The Rock even more. And you seen that when he knocked out Seth, because Seth was finna get The Rock the same way Seth did to Roman. So you see, Roman literally took multiple bullets. Multiple things happened to him to end his reign for The Rock. But it's to the point now where we're gonna have to see where Roman lands with Cody, because I think they're gonna turn Roman face sooner or later. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. Do you keep The Rock heel, or do you turn The Rock to the babyface? Because that's all The Rock ever wanted, was to turn heel. But for Roman's character arc, that's all Vince ever wanted, was Roman to be a babyface. That's all he wanted. That's all he ever wanted. And y'all heard the story with him and Brock on day one of Monday Night Raw a couple years ago. Roman was supposed to get betrayed by Paul Heyman, and Brock Lesnar was gonna beat Roman for the belt, and that was gonna turn Roman face. That was all Vince ever wanted. But now it's the fact that now that Vince is gone out the picture, they have so many ways they can do this, because I can definitely see a world where Roman makes his appearance felt at Crown Jewel to the point where he's not even there. I can see at SummerSlam, because we're getting Rock versus Cody. We're getting that. That's a done deal. We're getting that at SummerSlam. I believe, do you have him pop up at SummerSlam to cost The Rock the match? I personally would not have Roman show up at all until August. That, and for him to pop up out of nowhere, will have everybody on their heels and will get the biggest pop of the night. Because, and even 4 years ago, Roman had no fans. I promise you. In 2020 of August, when he came back with the shirt on, with the beard, with the new teeth, wreck everyone and leave, and he destroyed Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, and Braun Strowman, and he turned heel, that would have got the biggest pop in WWE history. And I can definitely see Triple H having Roman not come back until SummerSlam to get that pop. So, and I can see a world, I can definitely see a world where he eliminates The Rock and he looks at Cody like he's reminiscing about everything. I can see a world where he lets Cody pin The Rock and he doesn't touch Cody. And that could be a way of Roman acknowledging Cody, because he was the only man to beat him for that belt and overcome all the odds. This is not my fantasy booking. This is what we are like. What can happen till then? And for people saying that Cody is going to lose the belt, he's not losing that title anytime soon. I see Cody losing that belt at Survivor Series. I don't see Cody losing the belt anytime until November. And I think Randy Orton will be the one to take that belt away from him. The reason I say that is they're going to turn Randy heel. It's going to happen. Randy's going to be heel again. Because Randy Orton's best work is when he's a heel. That's his best work. His best work is not him as a babyface. His best work is him as a heel. Period. Randy Orton will turn heel on Cody, and he will permanently take out Cody and win that belt at Survivor Series. I can definitely see that happening. And then I can see either Elimination Chamber or towards March of WrestleMania. I can see Cody coming back and trying to literally end Randy Orton. And let's be honest, that will be a night one main event of WrestleMania 41. Because I don't, and yes, CM Punk deserves his WrestleMania main event, but CM Punk is not going to be in the title picture, I believe, until of SummerSlam of 2025. Towards then, I don't see CM Punk touching the belt until then, because I think the end game is that either Gunther is going to be champion by then, or Drew is going to have the championship until then. Because I can see a world where when Drew wins, I think Drew is going to get his moment at Clash of the Castle. That's like, yeah, like a couple years ago, it was in the UK, but look, bro, this year is in his state, it's in his hometown, it's in it. I think he's going to win the championship then, but I think Gunther is going to be the one to take out Damien. I think he's going to beat. I think Drew is going to beat Gunther at Clash of the Castle, and then that's when you set up CM Punk versus Drew long term, and then you have Seth come back. I think after SummerSlam, and then you can have Seth versus Punk, because to me personally, I don't see a world where Cody does not main event night one of next year's WrestleMania. So with that being said, Seth, I think we're gonna have to wait until WrestleMania 42 to get Seth versus Punk. Cause let's be honest. Let's be honest though, that's a 5-year build, bro. Like, they can build a storyline for 5 years off, because they have real life personal beef. You can literally have, I'm not gonna say 5 years because that's kind of pushing it. I can say that's a 3-year build. You can have 3 years of build with CM Punk and Seth Rollins. That's, bro, even without the title, that speaks volume without the freaking title. That's a main event without the title. Just like The Rock and Roman are, that's a main event WrestleMania caliber match without the title. So now back, and then it goes back to what I was saying with The Rock reaching in his pocket, telling Cody, "Give me your hand." Cody reaches out his hand, he palms Cody's hand, and he puts it in his hand, and he tells Cody, "You know what this is. You don't have to look at it. You don't even have to tell everybody. Me and you, we both know what this is. You already know what is in your hand. But before I leave, I'm gonna tell you this. When I come back, I'm gonna be challenging you for that belt, with or without the championship. Either way, I'm gonna be facing you, with or without the belt. And Cody, don't you ever in your life again break my heart." And you've seen the way on Cody's face after he said that, and after he gave him something that we don't know what the F he just gave Cody. And the reason why all of this is building back up full circle is because when Cody gave away his WrestleMania spot, he told Roman, I had some personal counsel with your cousin, The Rock. Me and him had a great conversation for a long time, and we both agreed on this. So, and Monday Night Raw, The Rock confirmed they pivot, and The Rock wasn't able to get his dream. To do what he wanted to do was to dethrone Roman, which I don't believe he would have dethroned Roman. But the story that they're kind of telling, you kind of reminisce, like, was he actually gonna beat Roman when he took over the TKO board? Was he actually gonna do that? So, with that being said, he had to let he had to let that aside to put Cody over. And I believe that's the main reason why he told Cody, don't you ever in your life break my heart again. Okay? And Cody had to look in his face like, I'm hurt, I'm happy, I'm confused, and I'm all like Cody had so many emotions after that happened. So many emotions that should tell you that this is not over. The bloodline story is not over. The end game will be when Solo. I'll say this: the end game will be when Paul Heyman when Paul Heyman leaves Roman. Roman did not say that at Paul Heyman's Hall of Fame inductee for a coincidence. I think that's the end game when Paul Heyman, and I think Paul Heyman will leave Roman for CM Punk when he beats Drew sometime in the future for that belt. The reason why this is going to happen is because Roman said without Paul Heyman, there is no tribal chief. And that is the hard-on truth that everybody keeps forgetting. This didn't start it. This bloodline story did not start with Jay. Stop it. It started with Roman and Paul. Without Paul Heyman, there is no tribal chief. And even in real life, in the real life of Roman Reigns, that documentary, Roman said he would have never came back without the go-ahead from Vince and without Paul Heyman calling him and begging him to come back. So, and I think the end game will be Roman, or they can tell a story where Roman is pissed at The Rock because he's pissed at The Rock where he's like, you fucked me over. You had a plan, it didn't effing work. But now all of a sudden, while I'm taking a break after I'm mourning and crying that I just lost my belt because your plan didn't work. You have the nerve to get a title shot, a rematch before me. You you acknowledge me without me being a tribal chief. You would have never been the final boss. Never been the final boss. And without me, you would have never, ever been in the spotlight of night one. Because I am the champion. I have all the say-so with every match that I'm in, nearly, except the Royal Rumble thing. I have everything. I have all the pull to do anything because I was the champion. For you to actually believe after you acknowledge me and that I am still the tribal chief with or without the belt. I still have the tribal chief necklace. I can never say the word right for it. I still have it. I am still the tribal chief. You acknowledge me. Without me, you would never be the final boss. Period. And without me, you would have never been in night one. And I can see a story where The Rock is gonna banish Roman because he didn't. I can see them doing that too. The Rock banishing Roman because he didn't beat Cody. I think the most intriguing story that I would love to see is Roman destroying everything he built. I would love a storyline where Roman is like, if I can't be tribal chief, nobody will. Nobody will. And for him, and he will destroy everything he created, everything he built, his empire, his reign, all of that. He will destroy his family. He will destroy everything he has built because now he's like, if I can't be the tribal chief, nobody will. That's a story I would love to see with Roman. I would absolutely love to see it. My second option, if they don't go that route, is have Roman lose his effing mind when he comes back. Have Roman lose his effing mind because Roman is like, I didn't lost the effing belt. I can't even get it back anytime soon. The Rock's plan didn't work. He over there in Hollywood doing movies and shit, and I'm trying to get my belt back, and he's not here to freaking help me with nothing. Where the F is this ball mother effer at? And I can see Roman getting personal, going to Ava, and that's gonna bring The Rock back. They can do that route. But I don't think they're gonna do that route because they're doing the Cody versus Rock route. So that route is gone. So the only route I can see them doing is the first one that I want to see dearly to my heart is Roman going. If I can be tribal chief, nobody will. Now the damn depends on the way they do that. Because if you do that one certain way, that can turn Roman face. If you do it another certain way where he's trying to kill niggas and try to end people's careers, that literally can turn him, keep him heel, and that can turn The Rock face. But I don't see them doing that because they have The Rock versus Cody, and The Rock is still a heel. We don't even know what Roman's stances are with Cody at this point. And I'm pretty sure after that TikTok video, it looks like he's moving on to something better and greater. So, with that being said, I am very intrigued in this story. This story has 2 years in it, I believe, because we're in the 9th inning, and I don't see the ending chapter will be with him and Paul. That will be the end of Roman's tribal chief run. That will be it. This tribal chief story will end. The bloodline story will completely end with him and Paul. That will be the ending. Now, I want to touch on this because I'm gonna talk about. I think I pretty much did the Drew situation thing, but Drew was freaking hilarious. He walked out the ramp pissed, and that was hilarious to me. But I think I kind of talked about Drew a lot in this video because I don't see Seth coming back anytime soon. But I think when I'll say this, I believe when CM Punk beats Drew, that is when Seth is gonna return, and that's gonna be phenomenal. So I think I've talked about that enough because I'm gonna have to end this video. I've been on here for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, longer than I've expected. So one more thing I want to talk about before I end this, and I will go live Saturday after Friday Night SmackDown after Mania. So with that being said, because Cody's gonna be at SmackDown, so I'm gonna have to go live for that. And I would be doing more special live occasions when I get my prom out of the way and my graduation out of the way. You can expect videos to come out repeatedly after I'm done with school. When I'm done with 12th grade, you can expect videos to come out constantly coming out. So with that being said, it was during the show when Bronson Reed is giving out. I'm not the only one. When Bronson Reed is giving out, his promo with him winning the Battle Royal, the TV screen doesn't glitch one time. It glitches twice. And everybody's like, Bo Dallas, what you doing? Not even that. But the untelevised thing that they did during commercial break. The Titantron goes black. It's on Twitter and Instagram. You can go see it. Titantron goes black. And then they started playing creepy, like Sister Abigail type music. And then the lights go dark. And then you see And then you see everybody knowing, everybody in the Philadelphia crowd already knew he's coming. And the lights come back on, and then the music stops playing. That's a little hint that Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, is returning to the WWE to finish what the great light William Rotunda, aka Bray Wyatt, started. He's gonna finish what Bray Wyatt started. And to me personally, I thought he would take a little bit more time because I know that's a big death in the family when you lose your brother. Like losing a sibling, I don't think people understand. Losing a sibling hits hits hard. That hits hard, bro. Losing a sibling hits hard on anybody. If I lost any of my siblings today, I wouldn't be the same person. You probably wouldn't even recognize me doing YouTube anymore. Because I am the oldest out of 3 siblings. So that being said, Bo Dallas returning sooner than I kind of expected. Basically told me he is dedicated to finish what Bray Wyatt started, his brother, what he started. He is dedicated to finish it. He's dedicated to keep doing it for years to come. And I cannot freaking wait. RIP to Bray, William Rotunda. And I cannot wait. And Alexa Bliss is coming back also. She is heavily rumored to be back very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if she pops up on SmackDown. She is heavily rumored to be back. Not even a month from now. Sheamus already said he's returning. So with that being said, I can see a world where Bo Dallas comes back and Alexa Bliss come back on the same night and they finish what Bray started. And I cannot freaking wait. With that being said, this is a 2 hour and 30-minute, my first and my longest, and I have enjoyed talking to y'all for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I have enjoyed doing this with y'all. I cannot wait to do this again Saturday, and I cannot wait to talk about Backlash and more videos I have set up like in the future. I'm gonna try my best to get this video up and going so I can go live with people like Kicking It with Ross off of in the Clutch Net, or like rated M Wrestling, him, Mo, or like Lewis. I forgot his you know what I'm saying, YouTube channel, but him also. Wrestling type creators. I want to go live with them. I would even like to go live with big time YouTubers, but I will have to wait for that. But I'm pretty sure if I get enough recognition and if I get enough help from you guys, the world itself, I can make my dream come true. Doing what I have been put on this earth to do, and put out entertainment, make people laugh, and make people feel good about themselves, and make people just entertain people. I've been doing this since I was 5 years old. And now that I am able to do this full time, not yet, but after graduation, full time, I am more than thankful. So with that being said, it's your boy Travis the One. Like the video, comment under the video what you think about my opinions, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, Bray Wyatt said it himself. We're